found an old letter from a summer long ago, with faded little words that only we would know. You wrote about the harbor, the moon and the sea, and said that every sunset brought you back to me. The paper smelled of roses and the warm summer air. I could almost hear your voice as I read it there. A little cafe postcard fell gently to the floor, and suddenly I was standing by that harbor once more. Summer letters from the harbor, words that time could never change. Every line brings back a memory. Every word still feels the same. Summer letters warm and tender, written underneath the blue. And whenever I read them, I remember you. You wrote about the morning when the sunlight filled the bay, the little cups of coffee and the music we would play. You wrote about the evening when the lanterns came alive, and how the old harbor made us feel so glad to be alive. I remember all the simple things we used to do, walking by the water, sharing dreams of something new. There was no need for riches, there was no need for fame. The happiest days were ordinary days with you. Summer letters from the harbor, words that time could never change. Every line brings back a memory. Every word still feels the same. Summer letters warm and tender, written underneath the blue. And whenever I read them, I remember you. The years may turn the pages, the seasons may move on, but some old summer memories keep quietly living on. And somewhere in the distance, beyond the evening view, an old cafe still whispers the beautiful days with you. Summer letters from the harbor, still as warm as they were then. Every line brings back the sunshine. Every word brings summer again. Summer letters warm and tender, underneath the sky so blue. And whenever I read them. I remember loving you. Summer letters from the harbor, a little memory true. The sea, the lights, the old cafe, and the summer spent with you. There was a little blue boat at the edge of the bay, waiting for the evening to carry it away. You stood beside the water with your sandals in your hand, and the sunset painted gold across the sand. The sky was turning amber, the sea was turning bright. The first star appeared softly in the coming night. You said, "Look at that boat, it seems so free." And I thought, everywhere is home when you're with me. The blue boat at sunset, the golden evening sky, the way you stood beside me as the little boats went by. The blue boat at sunset, still sailing through my dreams, with you beside the water. The world was more than it seemed. We walked along the shoreline where the quiet waves rolled in. You told me that the evening was your favorite time to begin. The harbor lights were waking one by one along the shore, and every little moment made me love you more. We found a wooden bench beneath an old stone wall, and watched the moon rise slowly as the evening began to fall. You leaned your head upon me, peaceful as could be, and the whole wide world was sleeping on the other side of the sea. The blue boat at sunset, the golden evening sky, the way you stood beside me as the little boats went by. The blue boat at sunset, still sailing through my dreams, with you beside the water. The world was more than it seemed. Some pictures never leave you, though years may change the view. A boat, a sky, a summer night, and someone sitting next to you. The blue boat at sunset, still sailing in my mind. The warm and quiet evening that time could never hide. The blue boat at sunset, the sea so calm and true, and every golden evening still brings me back to you. The boat went out to sea, the evening turned to night, but I still see you standing there in that golden fading light.
The evening came softly to the old harbor town. The sun disappeared and the lights gathered round. You walked by my side in the warm ocean air, with a small summer flower tucked into your hair. The boats were returning, the water was bright, the lanterns were glowing against the blue night. You looked at the harbor and whispered to me, this must be the loveliest evening to see. The lanterns along the pier were shining so warm and clear, and walking beside you, the whole world felt new. The sea was so calm and wide, with you walking by my side. Those golden lights still shine in this old heart of mine. We stopped at a cafe with tables outside, where soft little candles were burning beside. You ordered some coffee, I smiled at you, and listened to stories of places you knew. The old accordion played somewhere nearby, a gentle romance beneath the night sky. And while the moon shimmered on the quiet sea, you leaned a little closer and smiled at me. Some nights are remembered for reasons unknown. Some moments become like a place of their own. And whenever I see little lights by the sea, I think of that evening, just you and me. The lanterns along the pier still shine in my memory here. The sea and the moon, the old cafe tune, and wherever I go, one thing I know, those golden lights will always be a part of you and me. The lanterns along the pier still shine through the years, and somewhere beneath
If I could give you one more evening, I know just what I'd do. I'd take you down the harbor road and find that cafe too. I'd order 2 warm coffees, the way we used to do. Then I would sit across from you and listen all night through. If I could give you one more evening underneath the harbor sky, I'd hold your hand a little longer while the little boats go by. I'd tell you all the things I never found the words to say, that every simple hour with you was my favorite part of every day. I'd watch the golden sunlight fall softly on your face. I'd listen to your stories and never rush the pace. We'd talk about the places we once dreamed we would see, and I would say the finest place was always you and me. If I could give you one more evening underneath the harbor sky, I'd hold your hand a little longer while the little boats go by. I'd tell you all the things I never found the words to say, that every simple hour with you was my favorite part of every day. I wouldn't ask for forever, I wouldn't ask for the stars, just one quiet evening the way we once were. A little table by the water, a song from somewhere near, your smile beneath the lanterns, and your voice beside my ear. If I could give you one more evening, I would treasure every view, the coffee, the moon, the summer breeze, and every word from you. And when the old song faded and the harbor turned to blue, I'd simply smile and thank the night for giving me to you. If I could give you one more evening, I'd spend it just like then, beside the sea, beside your heart, and fall in love again.
You never needed grand words to say you love me in a quiet, beautiful way, with coffee in the morning and walks by the sea, with a gentle good night and a smile just for me. You knew when I needed a moment alone, and somehow you always made the world feel like home. You'd leave little notes by the cup on the table and make ordinary days feel wonderfully able. I remember the quiet way you loved me, like the evening breeze across the sea. Not with diamonds, not with a grand display, but with little things you did every day. I remember the quiet way you loved me, warm as sunlight through an old cafe. And when I think of the sweetest days, I remember your gentle ways. You would wait by the window when I came late, with a warm little smile and a dinner plate. We'd talk about nothing until midnight came, and somehow the quiet was never the same. You'd laugh at my stories, even the old ones, and walk with me slowly beneath the bright sun. The harbor was busy, the whole town was loud, but beside you I felt peaceful and proud. I remember the quiet way you loved me, like the evening breeze across the sea. Not with diamonds, not with a grand display, but with little things you did every day. I remember the quiet way you loved me, warm as sunlight through an old cafe. And when I think of the sweetest days, I remember your gentle ways. Maybe love is a hand held tight, a warm hello at the end of the night, a cup of coffee, a chair pulled near, a simple voice saying, I'm glad you're here. I remember
like a summer song so soft and sweet. In every harbor, every cafe, I find your memory along the way. I remember the quiet way you loved me, and the warmth that never fades away. The greatest love I ever knew was found in little things with you. The quiet way you loved me, the simple things you knew, the coffee, the harbor, the days I spent with you.
There was a bell above the cafe door that rang 100 times a day, announcing every sailor, every dreamer who happened to pass that way. The owner never fixed its creaking, though everyone offered to try. He said perfection wasn't needed for beautiful things to survive. Every ring became a memory of faces drifting through the years, young lovers sharing afternoons, old friends trading stories and beers. The sea breeze wandered through the doorway, bringing salt and distant song, and every customer who entered felt somehow they belonged. The bell above the cafe door still echoes in my mind, calling back forgotten summers that time could never hide. The bell above the cafe door, a simple melody, marking all the little moments that became eternity. You always smiled when it would ring, and glanced toward whoever came in, as if every stranger carried a story waiting to begin. Perhaps that's why I love that place more than any place before, because life kept arriving gently through that weathered wooden door. Not every song needs violins, not every memory needs fame.
Sometimes a little bell is enough to keep a moment's name. The bell above the cafe door still rings somewhere inside. Whenever summer finds the sea and brings back the tide, ring once more for yesterday.
The clock had nearly reached midnight, but the town was still awake. Lanterns shimmered on the marina, leaving silver in their wake. A small gelato stand was open near the edge of the promenade, where couples wandered slowly beneath the stars above. You chose lemon, I chose pistachio, like we always seem to do. The harbor breeze carried music across the water blue. The yachts rocked gently in their moorings as moonlight painted every mast, and every moment felt determined to quietly outlast. Midnight gelato by the marina, sweet as the summer air. Every laugh becomes a melody, floating everywhere. Midnight gelato by the marina, under the moonlit sky, proof that simple joys grow brighter as the years go by. The town slowed down but never slept. The sea kept whispering below, and neither one of us was ready to let the evening go. Some nights ask for nothing fancy, no grand adventure to pursue, just a walk beside the water and another hour
with you. Midnight gelato by the marina still tastes like yesterday. One of those perfect little nights that never fade away. Moonlight, sea breeze, gelato, you and me.
The harbor wore its summer blue. The sky was painted soft for two. You sat beside the cafe door like someone I had known before. The fishing boats moved slow and light beneath the gulls in drifting flight. The old accordion played low while sunlight danced across your coat. The waiter brought our coffee cups. The world outside seemed calm enough. A lazy breeze from distant seas moved gently through the olive trees. You smiled and pointed to the bay where children laughed and sailed away. And in that quiet golden glow, I wish the afternoon stayed slow. Blue Harbor afternoon, stay with us a little longer. Let the sea keep singing softly like an old familiar song. Blue Harbor afternoon, every shadow turning golden, every heartbeat moving gently, where simple love belongs. The radio beside the bar played melodies from near and far. The singer's voice was warm and deep, like promises the ocean keeps. You traced circles on the table wood, the way a dreamer sometimes would, and every movement seemed to say that happiness was here today. No fireworks above the sky, no grand parade passing by, just your hand resting next to mine, and summer moving through the light. Blue Harbor afternoon, like a photograph remembered, soft as lanterns in the evening, bright as sunlight on the sea. Blue Harbor afternoon, every moment wrapped in amber. If tomorrow comes and finds us, may it feel this warm and free.
the harbor shining blue, the harbor shining blue, and you beside me.
You used to write on little notepads while sitting by the harbor rail, thoughts that drifted through your mind like small boats carried by a sail. You'd leave them on the cafe table beside the sugar and the cream, tiny pieces of a summer day collected like a dream. One spoke of seagulls over rooftops, another of the evening breeze. One simply said the ocean looked exactly how the heart should be. No poems meant for publication, no grand philosophy to defend, just little observations you never thought would matter in the end. Summer letters never folded, still live inside my mind, like pages carried by the sea, too beautiful to leave behind. Summer letters never folded, written in sunlight and blue, the kind of words that only appear on afternoons spent with you. Years have moved like changing currents, but sometimes when the harbor glows, I remember those simple pages and everything they chose to show. The fishermen returning home, the church bells crossing through the sky, the scent of peaches in the market, and clouds drifting lazily by. The greatest stories may be hidden in things we almost overlook. A line of thought beside the water, or a note inside a book. Summer letters never folded, remain where memories stay, still floating through the harbor breeze, as clear as yesterday.
the pages turn, the sea remains.
Seagulls turning in the morning sky, above the harbor painted white and blue. The fishing boats were rocking with the tide, and every road somehow reminded me of you. The cafe opened with its wooden doors, the smell of coffee drifting through the square. An old guitar was playing by the shore, and summer sunlight lingered everywhere. You arrived wearing linen in the breeze, a little flower resting in your hair. The sea seemed calmer when you looked at me, as if the whole wide world was listening there. We watched the sailors fixing weathered ropes, and children chasing shadows near the pier. The simplest things became the brightest hopes whenever you were near. Seagulls over St. Marina, flying through the golden air. Every little street remembers how much beauty waited there. Seagulls over St. Marina, calling softly to the sea, like the gentle voice of summer, still returning back to me. The afternoon unfolded slow and warm, like pages turning in a favorite book. The harbor bells were singing to the waves, and every glance became a second look. We shared a peach beneath the olive trees, while accordion music filled the bay. I wish the sunlight would refuse to leave, and let us keep the day. No castles built upon the sand, no promises too grand, just your hand resting close to mine, and all the world feeling kind. Seagulls over St. Marina, may they always find the shore.
just as every journey finds its way back to what it's looking for. The sea remains, the gulls remain, and so do you.
Painted shutters line the street, blue and green against the stone. The harbor town wore summer beautifully, like it had always known. You wandered through the narrow alleys, stopping now and then to see flowers hanging from balconies above the sea. Beneath the painted shutters, life moved calm and slow. Every corner held a story, waiting to be known. Beneath the painted shutters, under skies so blue, the whole town felt like a postcard shared by me and you. Evening gathered on the rooftops, the bells rang from afar, and the harbor welcomed twilight, one lantern at a time. The best days rarely announce themselves, they simply arrive. Beneath the painted shutters, the memory remains, warm as Mediterranean sunlight after summer rain. The shutters close, the heart stays open. There was a table near the seawall, no larger than a dream, Paint chips softly at the corners by years of salt and wind. Every season people gathered, then slowly moved along. But every summer somehow found us right where we belonged. Morning coffee, evening stories, shared beneath the fading sky. Watching sailboats draw white signatures where sea and sunlight lie. The waiter knew our favorite orders before we even spoke, and every chair around us carried fragments of old jokes. A table reserved for summer, waiting by the sea, holding all the quiet happiness life offered you and me. A table reserved for summer, faithful through the years, keeping safe our little moments like treasures kept sincere. The seasons turned like pages turning. Autumn came and winter passed, yet every year the harbor whispered that nothing good ends fast. Some places earn a place inside us without ever asking why. A small cafe beside the ocean, beneath a Mediterranean sky. A table reserved for summer, still waiting by the shore. And every time I think about it, I love the world a little more. The sea returns, the summer stays, the memory lives. There was a kind of light that afternoon, not bright enough to steal the day, not soft enough to fade away, but somewhere beautifully between. It rested on the harbor walls, upon the roofs, the sea, the stones, and somehow every ordinary thing looked exactly where it belonged. You sat across from me in silence, the kind that never feels alone, watching shadows cross the water, while the cafe hung below. No grand occasion brought us there, no celebration, no parade, just another summer afternoon, and yet it never seemed to age. The light between the hours, the space between the days, that's where I find the best of life, in quiet little ways. The light between the hours still shines inside my mind, a gentle kind of happiness, too beautiful to define. The sea kept speaking to the shoreline in a language old and slow, and every wave arriving softly seemed to know what we didn't know. Perhaps the finest things we gather cannot be bought or planned. Perhaps they simply find us when we're willing just to stand. Years may carry us onward like boats beyond the bay, but some afternoons stay anchored long after they've sailed away. The light between the hours will never truly fade, because it lives in every moment. Love and time have made, still glowing, still warm, still here. The fairies started gathering, as evening brushed the shore. Returning from their distant routes, like they had done before. Families waited by the harbor rail, children waving from below, and every face carried the comfort of someone they would know. The restaurant lights awakened, one by one along the quay. The scent of rosemary and garlic floated softly from the sea. You watch the boats approach the docks with that familiar look, the same one that appears whenever life feels better than a book. When the ferries come home, the harbor seems to sing. Every rope and every wooden pier welcomes everything. When the ferries come home, the evening settles slow, and every heart remembers the places it belongs. The captain raised his weathered hand, the crowd returned the wave. 1,000 ordinary reunions, quietly and brave. Perhaps that's why we love the sea. It always teaches this. No matter how far we may wander, home still exists. When the ferries come home, the sunset paints the sky, and every journey finds its answer before the stars arrive. Back to shore, back to light, back to home. A blue umbrella sheltered us from a passing summer shower. The rain arrived without permission, yet somehow blessed the hour. People hurried through the square, searching doorways, seeking cover, while we stood laughing underneath, close to one another. The rain tapped softly on the fabric like brushes on a drum. The harbor disappeared in silver haze until the sunlight came. A violin drifted from a doorway, somewhere hidden from our eyes, turning an ordinary rainfall into a sweet surprise. Blue umbrella serenade, playing through the rain. Every drop becomes a rhythm, every smile remains. Blue umbrella serenade, simple, warm and true. One small storm became a memory, because I shared it with you. Soon the clouds were moving onward, leaving diamonds on the street. The sea returned in shades of sapphire, bright and clear and sweet. Life is rarely made of miracles, the way the movies say. It's made of little rainy moments that unexpectedly stay. Blue umbrella serenade still echoes in my mind whenever summer clouds appear. I hear it every time. Rain falls, love stays. Peach trees stood beyond the harbor, covered in the warmth of June. Their branches moved with ocean breezes beneath a lazy afternoon. We walked along the winding pathway, watching sunlight touch the leaves. The sea below kept shining softly, like a secret it believed. Peach trees near the shore, golden in the light, holding little pieces of summer through the day and night. Peach trees near the shore, growing wild and free, like the sweetest moments of our lives beside the sea. The sky grew softer toward evening, the harbor settled into gold, and every leaf seemed full of stories, waiting to be told. The world slowed down enough for us to hear the breeze. Peach trees near the shore still bloom inside my soul. Whenever summer calls my name, across the waters roll. The branches sway, the memories stay. Every morning just before sunrise, he pushed his cart down Harbor Lane. A hat of straw upon his silver hair, greeting every face by name. The fishermen would wave and smile, the bakers called him Old Friend Joe, and somehow every day began where the scent of lemons flowed. You like to stop and buy a handful, wrapped inside a paper cone. He'd always add a few extra pieces and tell us stories from long ago, about the summers of his childhood, when the harbor seemed twice as wide, and sailboats crossed the open water like white birds on the tide. The man who sold lemons by the sea never owned much wealth at all, yet somehow he made every morning feel a little more beautiful. The man who sold lemons by the sea taught me something quietly.
that joy is often found in giving more than keeping for yourself. Years rolled by like gentle currents, and seasons came and went. But every summer people gathered where the lemon cart was sent. One afternoon he simply vanished, leaving only memories behind. Yet every lemon-scented harbor breeze still brings him back in time. Some people build their legacy in monuments of stone. Others leave their mark in hearts they've warmly known. The man who sold lemons by the sea still walks these streets somehow. In every smile exchanged between strangers, and every golden afternoon, the harbor remembers. The lemons remain.
Nobody knew exactly when he came, or where he disappeared at night. But every evening near Pier 7, his piano filled the light. The instrument was old and weathered, its paint worn thin by salt and years. Yet every note he played carried something deeper than the ears. The harbor paused to listen. The cafe softened all their noise. The sea itself seemed slower, moving gently with his voice. You'd close your eyes and smile whenever he began to play, as if the music held a doorway to a better kind of day. The pianist near Pier 7 turned evenings into gold, with melodies that sounded somehow ancient and yet untold. The pianist near Pier 7 made the harbor feel alive, like every wave and every lantern moved in perfect time. was hanging low above the sleeping bay, and every soul upon the waterfront seemed gathered by his play. The stars reflected on the water, the breeze carried every refrain, and for a little while the world forgot its worries and its pain. Music cannot stop the seasons or keep the years from passing through, but it can make a single moment feel forever new. The pianist near Pier 7 still plays inside my heart, long after summer evenings end. His songs remain a part. The notes drift out across the sea. The old radio beside the bar played songs from another year. A velvet voice came drifting out, so warm and crystal clear. The harbor rested in the dusk, the fishing nets were tied away, and golden clouds above the bay slowly closed the day. You leaned against the window frame, watching sailboats turning home. The evening wrapped around the shore like a blanket softly thrown. A little candle on the table made your eyes gently shine, and every note upon the air seemed perfectly aligned. The old radio by the sea keeps singing our favorite tune. Every melody remembers those peaceful summer afternoons. The old radio by the sea knows every smile we share, turning ordinary moments
into memories beyond compare. The accordion joined the song as twilight painted every street. Children chased the fading sunlight down the harbor's cobbled feet. The cafe owner waved goodbye to the last guests of the day, but neither one of us was ready for the evening to slip away. Some treasures don't grow old, no matter how years pass by. A voice, a song, a summer breeze beneath a Mediterranean sky. The old radio by the sea still plays inside my mind whenever I remember you. The music starts in time. The old radio by the sea will never truly fade, as long as waves return to shore and love remains this way. The song goes on, the sea rolls on.
White tablecloth moved gently in the wind beside the sea. The afternoon cafe was quiet, just you and me. Coffee cups reflected sunlight, the harbor sparkled far below, and somewhere down the waterfront an accordion played slow. A white tablecloth in July, dancing in the breeze, like a little flag of summer above the sea. A white tablecloth in July, simple, bright and true. Somehow it still reminds me of afternoons with you. The waiter smiled as evening came, the lantern soon would glow, but for now the day remained golden and slow.
Some moments don't ask to be remembered, yet somehow they are. A white tablecloth in July still drifts across my mind, like sunlight caught in fabric and left behind. Summer moves, the cloth still dances,